Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am in beautiful Las Vegas on a hike. I just moved here, so I don't know where the fuck my phone tripod went, so I'm just gonna do my best to hold it. um, so today I just wanted to, actually, first of all, like and subscribe and whatever. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about fearless faith and my Gypsy journey. If you've been watching my videos consistently, in a lot of my videos you'll see I'm in a bunch of different places. I'm all over the place. I'm always moving. And I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that. So, my journey started in Florida, and I have since then moved so many times, just to wherever my spirit is drawn to, and in every place that I go, I pick up different activations that help me advance, and each place that I move to holds a certain vibrational resonance that is activating for different parts of what I need on my journey, I've noticed. And there's a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of my friends that are like, I don't know how you do it. You just pick up and go without a plan. And yeah, pretty much all these places that I've moved to, I don't have a plan. I just kind of show up and let my guides figure out the details. And that's what fearless faith is all about. And everybody seems so scared to do what they really want to do, and fear is what holds people back. And I just wanted to kind of like share my story and show you whatever you want to do, just fucking do it. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be taken care of. If you're drawn to a place, just go. You don't have to have a plan. You don't have to have money. I had no money, or hardly any money, when I went to Iceland this summer, which is another video that I need to make. But shit just works out. If that's what you're supposed to be doing, if that's where you're drawn to be, everything will perfectly fall into place for you. It's not your job to figure out the how. That is for your higher self to figure out. Your lower self, your 3D self, your physical self, your only job is to know what you want and where you want to be. And then let your higher self and your guides figure out the details. So my most recent move back to Vegas, because I actually lived here before, this one was very unexpected and all of a sudden, and I have decided to let my higher self guide me, because higher self knows what's best for you. Your lower self might think that you know what's best for you, but your higher self sees the bigger picture. And us here in 3D world, we have a very limited perception of reality, and we can only see so much. That's why it's not our job to figure out how things are going to work out. It's just for us to know where we want to be and what feels right. But that's what I've been learning every time I move, and I move probably every 3 to 6 months to a different state. And that's what I've learned, is just to know where you want to be, know what feels right, and then everything just seems to perfectly fall into place. So like I said, moving back to Vegas was very unexpected. It just kind of came up all of a sudden that, like, oh, this is what you're going to do now. This is where you need to be right now. And since I have willingly turned over my free will to the divine will of my higher self, because I know that my higher self knows what's best for me, I just kind of go along with it, and I'm like, okay, this is where I need to be. I don't know why, but I trust the process, and I guess this is what we're doing now. So LA was just no longer a good fit for me energetically. It just made me feel like I was suffocating. The energy there is very dense. Vegas is a place that makes me feel really good. Surprisingly, people don't really know how much of a gem Vegas actually is, but, you know, once you get off the strip, right? So I'm not talking about being on the strip, but the nature surrounding the strip in Vegas is absolutely amazing, very, very high vibrational, and it was absolutely life-changing for me when I lived here the first time. This is when I was at my spiritual peak. I was the most psychic I'd ever been in my life when I lived here. I went through my whole Reiki mastership here, so I just felt like after being in LA for a bit, I just needed to get back to that because I was losing myself spiritually. So I had to make the decision to move out from my current relationship that I was in. We're living together. I had to move out of there, and it was a hard decision. It wasn't easy, but I knew that this is what's best for me right now. I need to be out here to get myself back to doing what I need to be doing, getting on my path. So once I received the messages in many different ways, and it was very blatantly obvious, the synchronicities that were coming up with Vegas and Nevada being where I need to be. It was very, very obvious. It was confirmed for me many times. I just started looking for a place to live, and I found one pretty easily, but the advice that I would give to somebody who's looking to make a major transition is to be very clear on what you want so you don't manifest something that you don't really want. And so for me, I decided, because last time I lived here, it was very, very lonely for me. I set the intention that this time I don't want to be lonely. I want to find my soul group out here and have a lot of like awesome spiritual connections so I don't feel that loneliness, because I mean, who wants to feel that, right? My credit hasn't been the greatest as of lately, so and my funds have run pretty low because I actually haven't really had a normal job in like a year, amazingly. So I was not able to get my own place, so I set the intention that I wanted to live with spiritual people who were kind of like on the same level as me, because last time I was in Vegas, I had roommates, and there was kind of some conflict with just the spiritual maturity and emotional maturity and the way that we handled situations and our beliefs. So this time I wanted to live with people who were more on my level and knew what was going on. So I was able to manifest living with a few other roommates who were all very spiritual. The one that I connect to the most is a shaman, and he is gender fluid, So he's a guy half the time and a girl half the time, which I think is absolutely beautiful and amazing, to be so connected to both your divine feminine and divine masculine, which is, I'll also be making videos about that later as well. So that was good for me to like see that, oh my god, somebody who's fucking balanced, because that's also something that I have been trying to manifest, is someone who's balanced in both energies, because living with someone who is unbalanced is incredibly difficult. So he's a shaman, he's also a starseed, beautiful, amazing, a dragon being, starseed, and dragons have been coming to me so much lately, so this was just a good sign, you know? I love it. I love it. I love dragons. So magical. And then the other 3 roommates in the house are all witches. So everybody's very conscious. They know what's up, high vibrational. It was amazing for me to be able to manifest this place. I knew that this is where I was supposed to be. And everything just kind of fell into place for me to move back here. So, yeah, if you guys are thinking about making a major move in your life, and that's what your spirit or guidance is showing you, that you need to move, you need to be somewhere, don't resist that. You don't need to know how everything is going to work out. It's not your job to figure out the how. It's just to know where you want to be and to have fearless faith, because a lot of us are being tested in our faith right now. And just know that you will be taken care of. You don't need to have doubts. There's no room for it. There's no need for it. And everything's gonna work out. Just go for it. Fucking 2020. Come on, y'all. What the fuck are you wasting time for? Go. Do it. Move. Go see the world. Go do what you want to do. We don't have time, you know? Yeah, there might be something absolutely life-changing there that you can't see right now. It's a surprise, because God, I fucking know that my guides love to surprise me. We're not allowed to see the big picture. It's a test. So go for it. So yeah, that was pretty much just what I wanted to talk about, was how to have fearless faith. And whoever needed to hear this message, if you're thinking about making a move, or even just going somewhere, even just going on a trip, taking a trip by yourself. You know, I was dying to go to Iceland for 3 years. I dreamt about it almost every single night for 3 years. And I knew nobody was going to be able to afford to come with me. So I went by myself. And you can do it. There's no need to fear anymore. You're taken care of and you're being guided in the right direction. Trust yourself, trust your guides, and everything's gonna work out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Go ahead and head over to princessofpleiades.com. I just redid my website. Lots of new, fun, interesting things on there. I do amazing DNA activation healing sessions that are absolutely life-changing. You guys can book me on princessofpleiades.com. Follow me on Instagram at princessofpleiades. And I will be back soon to talk about more amazing adventures and whatever other information comes through for me to share. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.